So right, everybody, this is lesson. I don't know why it says lesson 2 there. I have to change that. It's the risk management lesson. Okay, so probably one of the most important lessons that you need to know and always remember, because everything else that we talk about is understanding the marketplace and how to utilize it. But the one lesson that cannot be taught to anybody is about the lesson about themselves and how their behavior is towards trading. Okay, um, and this is the most important in the sense that if you don't stick to your discipline, your mindset, your approach, your habits, okay, um, the market or what you do in the marketplace when you're trading, it will go against you. Okay, so it's very, very important. Um, and to keep it very simple, just like anything you've ever learned in life, whether it's at school a particular subject, whether it's your driving lessons, whether you've got the new smartphone and you need to know how to utilize it, okay, it takes time. Okay, so you have to allow yourself to understand yourself in that given situation. Okay, so it's very, very important. If you are going to be trading, everybody has the intention when they start the journey of trading that it's going to be a long-term, lifelong skill set. Okay, so keeping that in mind, you need to be reflecting on having some disciplines in place and also understanding yourself through your psychology. Okay, it can always be pointed out by your guides, people like us, but we can't do much about it. Only you can do that yourself. Okay, so this is a summary of what you should be expecting um, from some of the greatest traders and everybody else out there that have realized what it takes to be a successful trader. So the first aspect of the risk management is your psychology. Okay, so I've put a few visuals in here. Everybody knows, I think they know, Warren Buffett is one of the most famous billionaires in the world, and he had a nice little clean sentence statement which he said, "Risks comes from not knowing what you're doing." Okay, our industry has been hugely depopularized because of people coming into the industry, especially retail traders, not knowing what they're doing. Um, Therefore, there is risk, and therefore there is consequence, and they lose, and then they go and spread their experiences to everybody else. So, like you've come across in the past, everybody has. People think trading is gambling, etc., etc. It gets all the bad reputation. But if you actually think about this, and when you apply it to anything that you don't understand, if you know what you're doing, you do understand it, then the risk in any given situation is reduced. So, okay, so here we understand the risk. You need to identify the risk. Then you need to quantify the risk elements. Okay, what can affect your risk? You then need to have a plan, a strategy to implement, which hopefully this is where your know-how, your knowledge, your skill set comes into play. Okay, then you need some measures in place, call it plan B. Okay, where if you are hit against your strategy, what can you do about it? Okay, so this is a given technique or a solution. Okay, and then the most important thing, like with anything, okay, is your timing. So whether you're a chef in a restaurant, you've got the best place, the best food, the best design, the best know-how. If you keep your clients, customers waiting for more than an hour, okay, it's not going to be very good a response. Same as driving, you drive and you don't do the right action at the right time, okay, there's consequences. So all of these things need to be quantified and kept in your behavioral pattern when you trade. Okay, so I've got some. When you get the actual this particular lesson course, you go through some of these inspirational quotes as well. Right, here's something that I'd like to point out. So the key to making money consistently is having an edge over the market, okay? And that produces more profits and losses over a span of time. The trader who has an edge over the market may lose 3 trades in a row, but if they know over 30 to 40 trades they will always be up, they know that their edge will play out. Does that make sense? Yeah, Lonnie, does that make sense? Yeah, you sound unsure.